We first met at our first practice during my freshman year at soccer practice. I think he was a bit confused on what my name was. I think he might have thought that my name was Egg.
We knew each other freshman year. Well, we knew of each other, but we didn't formally meet until choir of our sophomore year. I would describe Beck as hardworking, kind, and very considerate to everybody around him.
His persistence is one of those key things that make him stand out.
I had Beck as a 9th grader, and he just had an understanding of the person that he wanted to be, and I thought that was inspiring. I thought that made him stand out from the majority of my 9th graders who really don't necessarily know who it is that they want to be after school.
Every time we leave rehearsal or school and we see somebody who he thinks needs a ride, he's always quick to offer them a ride, no hesitation, and I think that's very considerate of him.
As a freshman, I wouldn't say that Beck was quiet. That wouldn't be true, but he always had a kind of quiet reservation about him. And as he's progressed, he's become more and more vocal, and I know he's made a concerted effort for this to happen. Watching that arc take place has really been a lot of fun.
My favorite memory with Beck is he offered to give me a ride home one day and we played in the snow together. We were throwing snowballs at each other, and that's my favorite memory.
It would definitely be during my sophomore and freshman year at the South soccer team. Me and him were part of the defensive line, and it was me, him, and Toby and Ethan, and we basically went through every game.
I have plenty of good memories of having Beck in class, but the memory that stands out the most for me was after he'd already left my class. He sent me an email asking me to help him with a paper for a history class, actually for a history exhibit. And I get a lot of that as an English teacher. Lots of people want help with their grammar and such. And so I said, of course, I'd be happy to. He's a good kid. And when I was sitting at home looking at this paper, I could not believe how good it was, how well written it was, the passion that came out of off the pages. And I was moved truly to see, oh my God, here's somebody that really has a passion for learning, someone who has taken the things I've tried to teach and applied them.
You are one of the smartest people I've ever met. If you could do anything in the world, I believe you could, as long as you keep your mind to it.
I would like to say to him that it's okay to be afraid of your dreams, but being able to push through that fear and go for them is the most important thing.
Really just how much I appreciate the effort that he puts into anything, to everything that he does. So many students are there for a grade or even a pat on the back. You know, they like that kind of reinforcement. But for Beck, it really is about the learning, about improving himself and bettering himself to become the person that he knows he can be. And so I'd like to say thank you for that. I don't get to see enough of it in my time.
I'd like to thank my family for helping me throughout these last 4 years. They're the best, and I love them very much. I'd also like to thank my friends for sticking by my side, and thank all of South High School for making it a wonderful last 4 years.